Dana White personally tried to stop Israel Adesanya from stepping into the cage with Sean Strickland. And Jon Jones? He's out here living like a king, while Tom Aspinall is screaming from the throne room, demanding a shot at legacy. Meanwhile, Charles Oliveira is walking into a war with a young, savage Ilia Topuria. And trust me, someone is getting slept. This isn't just MMA news. This is MMA Trends. And today, we're breaking down what's really happening behind the scenes in the fight game. Let's kick it off with the biggest question in MMA right now. Will Jon Jones ever fight Tom Aspinall? Look, fans are hungry for this. The media wants it. Tom wants it. But Jones? He's playing chess while the rest of the division is shadowboxing. The reality is, Jon Jones has nothing left to prove. He beat legends in their primes: Machida, Rampage, DC, Glover, Reyes, and now at heavyweight, he captured UFC gold again. And honestly, he's chilling. He's watching, relaxing, maybe even enjoying the drama unfold. Meanwhile, Tom Aspinall is charging through opponents like a man possessed. He's saying, if I have to KO every other heavyweight to get Jon's attention, I will. That's powerful, and Jones knows it. If Aspinall can create enough noise, enough buzz, Jones might just rise from the shadows. Not because he has to, but because he wants to remind us who the GOAT is. All right, let's talk about a matchup that's quietly turning into a must-watch war. Charles Oliveira versus Ilia Topuria. Now, Demetrius Johnson, one of the smartest fighters to ever do it, gave his prediction. He's rolling with Topuria. Why? Because Charles, as good as he is, gets hurt a lot. In his fights against Chandler, Poirier, Gaethje, even Islam, he gets rocked, dropped, or wobbled early. His style is high risk, high reward. He pulls guard, invites danger, and most guys don't follow him to the ground. But Topuria, he's different. DJ said it himself. Ilia will follow Charles to the mat. He'll look to finish him, not respect the jiu-jitsu, but test it with fists and elbows. On the flip side, Topuria's been rocked too. Jay Herbert tagged him, so we could be looking at a double knockdown type of fight. But one thing's for sure, this one's not going to the scorecards. Somebody's getting stopped. Now here's the thing about Conor McGregor. Love him or hate him, no one changed the game like the Notorious. And even today, fighters who used to beef with him are saying, I want to see the old Conor back. That swagger, the mind games, the walk-off KOs, the guy who called his shot and delivered in brutal fashion. People forget, before all the injuries, the whiskey, and the movie roles, Conor was electrifying. And even now, the hope is that one last rodeo is still left in him. Will it happen? Nobody knows. But every fighter on the roster still respects the blueprint he laid down. Now let's dive into the Israel Adesanya situation, because what happened with Sean Strickland wasn't just an upset, it was a wake-up call. Adesanya admits it. Dana White told him to sit this one out. Dana literally said, kid, you got enough money, take a break. But Izzy wanted to fight in Sydney. He said, I need this. I haven't fought here in years. And so he took the fight and paid the price. Strickland came in with a game plan, no fear, and took over from bell to bell. In a recent interview, Izzy said something powerful. Adversity is a privilege. That's the mindset of a champion. No excuses, no denial, just lessons. Don't count Izzy out. This loss might have created an even more dangerous version of him. Here's something hardcore fans talk about, but casual fans miss. The UFC Apex cage is way smaller than the standard octagon, and that changes the fight completely. One fighter recently said he thought the Apex would favor his style. But once inside, he realized there's no space to breathe, no room to reset, no time to escape pressure. His opponent was longer, faster, and hit harder than expected. The result? He got clipped. Never underestimate how the environment can affect a fight. It's more than just skills. It's cage size, altitude, crowd pressure. Everything counts. So here's the big picture. Jon Jones holds the crown, but Tom Aspinall is storming the gates. Charles versus Topuria could be a fight of the year candidate. Conor McGregor's shadow still looms large. Adesanya's fall may be the beginning of a terrifying comeback. And the UFC's small cage? It's changing the outcome of wars. MMA is in a power shift right now. The old kings are being challenged. The new generation is loud, hungry, and ready to take the torch. Who survives, who rises, and who gets left behind? Let us know in the comments. Can Izzy return stronger than ever? Will Jones finally fight Aspinall? Who wins, Oliveira or Topuria? Smash that like button, subscribe to MMA Trends, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next.